no field goals and still come out with a win. What does that say about the growth of this team?
Well, I think it's what we've stressed all year is to try to play hard, excuse me, defensively get after it, and that we need everybody on this team to play to get us wins, and everybody contributes, and that's even if you're not on the court, you're contributing by encouragement off the bench, and so I thought tonight just KP's coming back. I thought lifted everybody a little bit, even though he didn't make any shots. He was a presence out there, and so that was good. And then Michael obviously got hot and kind of took over offensively down there, and we just rode him.
Coach, KP picked up his fourth foul in the third quarter, and you actually kept him in before you substituted for him. What was your thought behind it there? And then also, can you talk about what Frank and Ron give you? They played fourth quarter defensively.
Right. KP had 4 fouls. But sometimes you'll let them roll like that. The way the game was going. At that point, we said, okay, let's leave them in there a little bit. So that was that. And Frank and Ron, those two guys have really shown the defensive presence that those two guys get after guys. They can switch up. They can help each other out. If one guy needs a break, the other guy can take the ball. And they both play with their hands in the passing lanes, which is very helpful. And again, I think it was just an overall. Typically, you probably would go back with the starters, but that group kept going, and Boston never really cut it down. So when I was telling the guys, Jarrett, keep all those guys loose, keep them loose. But our bench did a great job in finishing that game.
Beasley, I think, checks in with 5 minutes to go in the third, and then has 28 points from there on. What do you see from him when he's going like that? And did you consider going back to Kristaps or anyone down the stretch? You obviously stuck with Mike in that lineup.
About every 10 seconds. All right, should I put those guys back? Should I put those guys back? But those guys were playing well, and I think those guys, KP and Lance, and those guys that didn't, the starters that didn't go back in, or Ennis, they were all for it. It's about the team. These guys always talk about it. It's a team win, team loss. It doesn't really matter at that point, but you probably won't see too many of those. But the guys were rolling pretty well, so we kept them in.
When he's going like that, Beasley, do you scrap everything and just say give the ball to him? I mean, do you have a page in the playbook what to do if Beasley is going off? What do we, what do you do there?
Yeah, we have a few plays that end up getting him the ball, but then when things break down, you're right. You're going, just get him the ball. Just get him the ball. And I thought there was a couple of times that we could have got him the ball, and they had mismatches and we missed them. But we had contributions from other guys. They were so focused on Michael. Then Doug came off for that 3. They were trying to figure out how they can, when Mike set the screen and roll on Frank, how they were going to, they really wanted to try to get Marcus Smart to try to get back and get on him, and then Frank just shot him in, and those were 2 big shots. So Mike did all that work, but then the other guys hit big shots to help us.
Coach, how did KP look to you tonight, and did you say anything to him as some of his body language when he came out? He had to take a walk before he came back to the bench.
Well, I think when you come back, he was probably rusty, hasn't played in 6 days, 7 days. That's always tough to come back like that. And he just had one of those nights, and he had some opportunities. Balls were going in and out. He had a 3, I think he shot, that was in and out. I'm sure he wanted to come out and play well, but our team won, and he's happy about that. And now we turn around tomorrow night, and the best part about this is those starters didn't have to play big minutes, so give us a good chance tomorrow night.
Beasley obviously doesn't lack confidence in himself. How important is that when the guy, he doesn't know when he's going to play sometimes, but he's coming off the bench, he's just able to just shoot the ball, just because he has confidence in himself?
Well, that's the biggest thing with shooting basketball. I mean, if you guys watch him in practice, not just Michael, but I'm talking about any player, they make all their shots. They make 70, 80% of their shots. So it's when they get in the game, to have that confidence that I can, if I'm open, take it. We're always harping on the guys. We think they're open a lot of times. Hey, just shoot that one. But Mike, he can do a lot of things with the ball. He's long, and he can go right, he can go left. He's he's left-handed, so they have to play that, and he's figured out how to score going to his right. And you know, he's got that move where he can fade away and still shoot jumpers, and you know, he was the second pick in the draft years ago, so you know, he's talented, and you saw it tonight.
Anybody else?
All right.